Hello there and welcome to my YouTube channel, Julia McNeilcraft. So today it's another release day for JMC Designs. I'm excited because there hasn't been one for ages because we had a couple of months off because I knew it's quite a busy time for crafters. They don't really buy new crafting supplies during those months, but I'm so excited about this range. I know a lot of you love my houses, so we have a collection that's nearly all houses. And teapots, because I'm obsessed with tea. I absolutely love my tea. So this is Chai Lodge. Absolutely love it. It's so quirky. Lots of bits and pieces going on with that one. So I like this one. And then we have Ginseng Cottage, and I feel like that could be something straight out of Wonderland. We've got like almost like the Mad Hatter hat, and we've got the little signpost here. I was going to put "We're all mad" here, but I've left it blank, and then you can kind of fill it in with anything that you maybe want to put in. And we've got some quirky little bits and pieces, and the window's an eye. And Gracie's that. Okay, so that is Ginseng Cottage. Okay, and then we have Cream Tea Chalet. So we've got a house that's made up of stacked teacups, and we've got a nice big frothy bit of cream going on there. And I don't know why, I'm a bit obsessed by little houses with washing lines. So we have a little washing line going out of this one here as well. And then the final teapot in the range is Earl Manor. So we've gone for that because we've got the big crown, and I love this sort of squiggly thing. So fun and quirky. I really hope you like them. I've had a lot of fun drawing them and colouring them up. I know the girls have had a huge amount of fun playing with them, so I will try and remember to put a link to my Facebook group if you want to see lots of inspiration, because we've got a huge team now. I think there's 10 of us all together. There's 5 of us on YouTube, so there obviously will be a YouTube hop to go along with this, but there's also loads more inspiration if you want to check that out. So this is Earl Manor, and then we have Tilda T with her little teacup dress and a teapot hat, because why not? Why not? I would love a teacup dress. So that is her there. So you can get all of these individually at $2.99 each, or for, I'm not sure if it's $12.50 or $12.99 now, but for one of those two you get the full set. If you get the full set, there's a couple of extras as always. So we have these sentiments. Behind every successful woman is a substantial amount of tea. Life is like a teacup to be filled to the brim and enjoyed with friends. We've got ready to party, serenity, the absence of stress while drinking tea. And then it says, would you like an adventure now, or shall we have our tea first? That's from Alice in Wonderland. Our homes should inspire us to go out into the world, to do great things, and then welcome us back for refreshment. Then we've got new home, let's stay home, and then home is where our story begins. And we also have, which I've not had a chance to colour them all up yet, but we also have our extras, which in this case is flowers, quirky flowers that are made out of cupcakes and teacups. So I think there's a lot here, really fun for scene buildings. I'm just going to make a quick card today, but I'll definitely do some scene building with you in the future. So I'm just going to get my stuff together to make a quick card, and I will be back. Okay, so I am trying to do some stash busting. I have coloured Chai Lodge up like this, and I have this Ooh La La My Mind's Eye paper stack set, and I don't have many of the pages left, but pages like this, books like this, I'm trying to get the last few pages and use them up. And I thought the colours that I've got go so well with the colours that I've chosen to colour this up in. So I thought, let's have a little play with these papers. So I'm just trying to almost create, let's see what we got. Yeah, I'm almost at the minute trying to create like almost like the sky and the grass. Very loosely obviously, because so I'm thinking that something like that would be quite good. And then I'm just going to add a few extra elements to this just to make it a bit more interesting. What have we got? I like the pink polka dots as well. I'm just thinking we'll get a whole load of different papers on here and try and create a little bit of interest going on. I think that's quite nice. And then maybe if we could mat and layer this with that. So I think I'll just chop that down to size and then I will be back with you in a jiffy. Okay, so I have cut that all down to size. I'm just going to do a bit of colour tinting with my Distress inks. So I'm going to start off with tumbled glass and just let's bring a bit of blue into this, just so we've not got such a quite such a stark white background to that. So I'm just bringing that in now. It's quite subtle. I might actually go for a brighter one. I did pull a brighter one out and then decided it would be too bright. I'll just grab it. Okay, Mermaid Lagoon. I'll have to probably go a little bit canny with this so it's not too in your face, but yeah. So I'm going to do that. I love these brushes. To me, these are a real test, although they're cheap makeup brushes, these are a real test of how well they do it. This is a Copic Express It card. It's the best card I find for colouring with my alcohol markers. Because of that, it is in no way designed to work with a watercolour product. So the fact that I'm able to get my Distress inks and get a reasonable blend on this is quite incredible, because I shouldn't really be able to with the type of cardstock that this is. So I do find these brushes very forgiving for that. They work even better if you've got you know, the proper cardstock. Okay, so that's just given that a bit more of a colour tinting. It looks far more like a scene now. Now I'm going to sort of define the bits of paper that are creating my background as well. Just to give it a bit more emphasis as to the idea of what we're doing here. And then I will do the same with this one. And I think we'll go in with the deeper blue as well for this one. And as I said, I'm just sort of almost mimicking like the blue and the green of what a scene would be. I mean, I know it looks nothing like the sky and the grass, but it's just to sort of give a nod to that idea. Actually, I think while I'm at it, I'm going to add a little bit of pink. Let's add some picked raspberry to this one. I'll move my mat to a different bit so I'm not going to contaminate it with the blue. Just to bring that colour tone in a little bit there. Okay, oops. I don't know. I like the look of adding a bit of ink makes to the I think it makes such a difference. Okay, so now I am going to put all of this together. I've marked my card a little bit there, so I'll just turn it around. Okay, I am going to get some tape, because I've still not replaced my wet glue. Oh, poor cat, honestly. It's like, got this little kitten, I'm sure you probably know about that, and she's adorable and she's getting really big now and quite strong and very fast, so she can get up this loft ladder really quickly, and I've got no one in the house, so she's in the living room with the door closed and she is not happy. I can hear her banging against the door, but honestly, if she got up here, because it's not a properly converted loft, it's not a room, I'm literally sat in amongst the beams and the rafters, and you know, we've sort of floored part of it and partitioned part of it off, but there's lots of little gaps that she could get herself through and we wouldn't be able to get to her. but I can just hear her scrabbling against the door. She is not happy, poor toot. So I'll be trying not to be too long, so I don't cause her too much distress. Right, let's get in that on, like so. And we'll get this made together. So I have literally just finished my Facebook Live introducing this. It is now just before 1 o'clock, and this is due to go up live at 4 o'clock. So I'm hoping that I'm not going to have too many problems when it comes to editing and uploading. I was meant to do it yesterday, but I ended up with a horrendous migraine and ended up just going to bed. So it didn't really happen then. So yeah, last minute Annie as usual, but that is because now I should have black edged those bits, and it's going to annoy me now that I haven't, but we will fix what we can with doodles. But I am going to put a black edging around this. Oh, the poor cat. I think my door is going to be wrecked. Okay, bit of black edging around that. There we go. I think that's looking okay. So we've definitely got, the bare bones of the card there now, haven't we? We've got the basics done, and then we'll build it up to just make it a bit more interesting. I'm just going to put a black edging around the actual card. I was hoping that she was tired and she'd just go into her bed, but clearly that's not. She knows that I'm here. She sits and watches me from the living room. The door's kind of got windows in it, and she watches me with this little pathetic face on her as I walk up into the loft. And yeah, not a happy bunny at all. Right, let's get some of these bits down. I've been doing some destashes, so there are a few things left if you want to check out my destash videos, because I have got some really exciting stuff going on. I cannot wait to tell you all about it, but I am needing space. Desperately needing space. I have sort of taken over the entire house, so I'm having to have like a major purge of craft stuff and get it out the house, so that I can make room for some very exciting things that have just recently landed in my house. Right, now I've been taken over by boxes, so yeah. I'm having to drastically reduce what I have in my craft room to make way for some new stuff. Right, I am going to pop that. This is just like a little bit of extra, adding a little bit of extra detail to the card. And we will see how we go. I'm feeling we need to build up something or other. Hopefully she's given up. She's a cute wee thing though. She starts sleeping in our room now as well, which I didn't think I would allow, but to be honest, she throws herself at the door that much that actually even if we let her in the room, she doesn't sleep on the bed or clamber over the bed. She tends to just lie underneath it and go to sleep there, so it's not too bad. I suppose it's good that she's quite social. Okay, so I'm going to grab a pen. I've just got a little biro here. Oops, and get it going. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Does This is just an ordinary pen. I don't even have a fancy crafting pen here because that would require finding one. And yeah, that's not going to happen right at this second. And I'm just doing some squiggly lines around just to add a little bit of a doodly border. It's annoying me that I hadn't put my black line down the side, but never mind, I will have to learn to live with it. And I think I'll maybe do some something like that along there, a little bit doodling. Why not? So this is just little loops, just to add a little bit of extra detail at top and bottom there. I'm going to have a little rake through my papers. I think we've got ones like this, so I'll maybe cut some of the elements out of that. Okay, instead of cutting out some papers, I realised I've got these gorgeous shmoo stickers, chenille stickers here, and I've got some little birdie paper flowers. So what I thought I might do is combine these a little bit and build up a little floral arrangement using both of those. I thought that could maybe be quite pretty and hopefully maybe a little bit different. So I'm taking these ones with the gold edge just because it adds another element to that, and I might just be able to maybe put some gold splashes or something. Don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Right, so I'm kind of, it looks a bit strange at the minute, but I am hoping that once we pop the paper flowers on, so maybe for this, what I actually, I'll maybe chop that down a little bit further. Yeah, put it like, I'm hoping that this is all going to make a it looks a bit random now. Hoping it's all going to make a bit more sense. Right, so if we put that there like that, that can start off with that. I can always tweak it and add some elements, and then I'm hoping that if we just, because we've got the gold bits in these flowers here, I'm hoping that if we just build up the paper flowers like so, that the little sticker things then will just be sort of peeking out from behind there. Right, so I'm obviously going to, the other thing is this green is not quite the right green for me, so let's, I'm just going to plug in my hot glue gun so that we can start playing with this. Sorry about this. Try not to have loads of wires over the screen. Right, whilst that's heating up, I'm just going to grab my Distress ink again with the Mermaid Lagoon, and let's just alter the colour of these leaves a little bit so that they match the project a bit better. They're just the wrong green, which is fine. This is the wonders of Distress ink. This is what I do when I don't like paper dawn. When I get a hideous green to work with that I don't like, I change it. And if you're wondering what on earth I'm going on about, you should see what Dawn challenged me to do this month. So if you want to check out December's Dawn and Julia Create, you will be enlightened. But there you go, that's what you do. That's what you do when you don't like the colour. I love her really, she knows that, so I'm allowed to have a giggle. She'll have a giggle, she'll watch and have a giggle. She'll not mind. Right, waiting for this to heat up somewhat, and then we can get going. That's thinking about it. Okay, the glue gun has decided to cooperate. Right, I'm just going to put that leaf down now because I know I need it to hide the edge of the sticker. So I know something has to go there, so I'll put that down first and then we'll work out what we're doing. And the heat gun is gradually heating up, it's not overly hot, but we're getting there. I was doing something with my daughter the other day, and some sort of crafting or something, and I was like, yeah, that's it, we're cooking on gas now. She's like, what does that mean? It's like, oh dear. You use all these expressions without even thinking about it, don't you? Okay. Put a little... Pleased I remembered I had those because they go so well with the way I've coloured it. Complete fluke. I'm not one of these people that colours to match my papers. I just sit there and colour and play, and then I have to find stuff later that works with it. Which sometimes goes okay and sometimes doesn't, but in general it works for me. So I'm just arranging these flowers. I'm getting a bit carried away because I'm going to have enough over this side, but I'm sure we can make this work. Okay, bring that down a bit. Okay, so that's not too bad actually on its own. So actually if we pop that there, that covers, we've just got to make sure that we cover the edge of where the sticker is so that we don't have those sort of like funny cut lines showing. So we've got that, and then probably one little leaf, and we will be absolutely fine and dandy. Maybe two. Yeah, let's push the boat out and have two. Okay, so, oops, bit of hot glue sticking there. Pop that down, like so. And another one. Down like that. Okay, so that is that. I'm wondering, I've got these little ones too, maybe I could add a few of these. Doing alright, it's 1 o'clock. I currently have 3 hours to get this finished, edited and uploaded. I'm just wondering whether a few little of these ones might look quite nice. Maybe this side, because the green of that leaf is quite heavy. Should we go for that? Why not? And then I'll have to tie that in now and stick one down the bottom, or two, because otherwise I'm going to ruin my odd numbers, and we can't be having that. Well, I had no idea what I was starting. I just came up going, I have to record, and I have to record quickly. And considering that pressure, I'm alright actually. I am liking what is happening. Love these colours. These are definitely my colours. I love bright, vibrant colours. Okay, so I'll stick a few of these down here. And my husband has taken my daughter out for lunch with one of his friends. So we've both got little girls that are in the same class at school. So the boys have decided to take the girls out for lunch, but it's a place that's got a soft play as well, so I think they're probably going to have a blather and a coffee and let the girls play. So I have the house to myself. Other than the cat battering down the door, it's all good. And I'm hoping to get a lot of crafting done next week because we have the kitten. She's too little to leave, unfortunately. And we could take her with us, I suppose, but even taking her to the short trip to the vet seems to be a little bit traumatic for the poor thing, so I wasn't sure she would manage a 2-hour journey in the car. So actually I am staying here, and my husband is going to his mum and dad's for the week with my daughter. So I am going to have a week alone in my craft room. So I am sad at not going, but I have to say I am looking forward to having a little bit of time to myself. And that is sounding good. Right, I'm thinking I'm going to make some paper ribbons out of this, and then we'll just get the finishing touches sorted. Okay, so I've made that paper ribbon and just edged it in black, and I'm going to take a tiny bit of glue and just stick that down there as an extra little detail. Why not? So we will do that. Oh, I hate those scissors. Use these ones. Use my trusty ones. Okay, so that's that. I also, when I was looking for the flowers, found these sequins that I got from the pound shop, and they're the right sort of colour. So let's have a look. Sorry, that's going to be really crunkly noise in the... I'm just going to get some Nouveau drops here. Hang on. Okay, that's got my Nouveau drops working now, so I'm just going to blob a few little dots here and there with the Nouveau drops, and I'm actually going to use the Nouveau drops as glue and use that to stick some of the sequins down, just because I'm out of white glue at the minute. So this will work just the same, and so I'll pop those ones down now, and we will see how we get, oops, how we get on just popping a little bit of bling. Why not? Why not have some bling? We all need some bling in our lives. A little bit of sparkle. That sequin's going to bother me because it's the wrong way round. Or it's the wrong way round in my world. Okay. This... I'm licking. I think what's really cool about this collection is, well, that if you are into doing your challenges and things like that, you know, if you do all your blog challenges and things like that, from experience, loads of challenges run a theme with new, like new home, new product, stuff like that. So if you are a blogger and you're wanting something quirky to suit what's kind of your makes that you're doing for your various challenge blogs, this might be a collection that you might want to consider. Plus I just think it's really fun. Oh, it feels so nice to have some drawings out again and be working with my own drawings again. It feels nice. I think I might have got a bit heavy handed with some of the sequins down there, so I might thin that out a little bit in a second. But because I've used Nouveau drops, it's fine. I'll just do a clear blob instead, and it'll be fine. Right, I'll move this one down a little bit. I was just looking a bit too cluttered for my liking. Right, and then because we're going to have those bits, I'm just going to literally put the Nouveau drop there, and it'll just be an added feature, but it's not too in your face because it's clear. So because I've done that, we'll do a few elsewhere so it looks a bit more deliberate. I'm going to have a little sequin peeping out there. I quite like bits of sparkle peeping out of clusters of things. I always think that's quite nice. Right, let's move that in there, and then maybe we can have a few on this side as well. Not too many, just one or two. Okay, and I think we're probably almost there. Maybe a bit more doodling around the actual border, and I don't know whether we should stick one of the sentiments on or whether we're okay as we are. At the minute I'm feeling it looks okay. What do you think? Sorry, talk about watching paint dry. I think watching somebody put sequins on a page is maybe just as tedious. Right, I'm going to pop another one up here. Oh, that's Cat going for it again. I'm going to have to go down before there's no door left. Okay, let's just pause a second. Okay, so I've just got this sentiment here. Would you like an adventure now, or shall we have our tea first? So I'm just going to glue that down. Decided to go for it. And actually, I kept it white. I was going to colour it, but because we've got the white border around there, I think we can get away with sort of like a crisp white sentiment. I think that looks absolutely fine. But what I am going to do is just add a little bit of a doodly border around the actual edge of the card as well, just as a finishing touch. And as I said, today I'm not even using any sort of fancy crafting pen. Normally, like, I use a little micron pen. This is just a bog standard cheap biro, so just use whatever you have in your stash. You can make pretty art with literally anything, as I discovered thanks to my lovely Dawn. She'll be watching this, hopefully giggling. I love you. Okay, so this is Chai Lodge made into a little card. I hope you do like it. I will put the links to everybody else on the design team down below, also to my Facebook group and to the Etsy shop if you wish to purchase any of these images. If you have enjoyed it here, please do consider liking and subscribing, and I'll be back again very soon. Okay, take care then, and goodbye.